Hello, and how are you? I hope you're fine. So today in the class we discussed about fossil and living organism. Fossil and living organism. You can find this in your book in page 208. Now we want to know about why the paleontologists compare fossil and the living things that we have today. Why do they have to compare them? And they want to compare because they want to get in some information about this extinct fossil. You know, the extinct fossil, they are gone. You can only deal with their skull, with their bones, and other things, but you don't know the actual fact about them, the actual information about them. That is the reason why they are comparing the fossil with the plant that and the animal that we have today. So many living things today are somehow related, as in they somehow look alike to the plant and animal of the past. Okay, so fossil also shows how plant and animal have changed over time, and which I will tell you in the next slide. And also, thanks to Rahab today, Rahab tells us about the osteo fossil and the modern osteo plant, how they look similar and the difference between them. Now, comparing only gives some information, not all information. Comparing the fossil and the organism we have today only give you some information and not all information about the plant. Now, let's take a look at the comparison. This is the fossil of an ostrich plant, and this is what the ostrich that we have today. Let me move my slide closer. Can you see the first slide? The brown color is the fossil. Why? This is what we have now, the plant that we have now, and they are called what? Ostrich fossil and modern ostrich plant. Now, the scientists shows that some extinct plants look alike. Okay, the extinct plants look like the plant we have now. And the paleontologists, they make their research, and finally they could find a fossil that look like the plant that we have today. Can you see it? Isn't this amazing? Now, then Abdurrahman tells us today that the fossil of the ostrich plant look like the plant that we have today. Look at the similarities, how they look same. Is that they both grow from the stem. Can you see? See, look at the stem in the middle. Look at the stem in the middle here. So they both grow from the stem, and they also grow branches. But Rahab said the branches, the plant of the ostrich that we have now is more smaller, while the fossil is more bigger. And you can see yourself that the fossil is more bigger and this is more smaller. So thank God for the scientists that find about this information about the ostrich fossil and the modern ostrich plant. Now the next one is the hadrosaur and the peacock. These two animals have crest on their head. What is the crest? That thing on their head you're seeing. Let me touch it. See, this is on the hadrosaur and this is on the peacock. So any dinosaur that has a crest on his head is called hadrosaur. Don't forget, I told you that we have different groups of dinosaurs. So the one we're looking at today is hadrosaur, because why? It has a hollow crest on their head, which Nuruddin tell us today. Okay, so now the scientists knew that the hadrosaur is an extinct species, and they could not get some information about it. So they finally found an animal that have a crest on their head, which is the peacock. The peacock. So they look forward the usefulness of the crest on the peacock, and finally they come to a conclusion that the peacock used the crest to attract the female peacock. So the male always have this crest, and they are used to attract the female peacock. So the scientists, the paleontologists, come to a conclusion that this hadrosaur will also use this crest on this head to attract female. And I asked a very brilliant question today. That apart from the hadrosaur using the halo crest as for attracting female, what other things does it use for? And someone told me that they can also use it to protect themselves from the predator.
This is a very, very brilliant idea. Thank you so much. So if you don't understand again, please let me know. I will always be there to answer your question about the fossil and the living things. All right. Have a nice day. Bye.